Hi guys, it's Chantel here. So it's the end of the month. Well, it's actually past. But I'm going to show you guys the layouts I did this month. Last month I didn't do any of this because I had an epic fail. So I kind of made up for it this month. So in total I did 29 layouts. So that's pretty good, I think. Most of them are my Halloween pictures. So get started here. This is my oldest one. He was a steampunk guy for Halloween. This is my middle son, Ninja Pyro, I think is how you, I have no idea what he was for Halloween. But anyways, that's the costume he picked out. Apparently it is a thing, but I'm a little lost on that one, so I guess I'm not that hip. No, I'm kidding. So these are just, I had picked up some stuff from HomeSense, and then most of it was stuff from my stash. Like, I think this was the only Halloween paper I had in my stash. So, which is awesome because I'm finding out that you can use, like this is Amy Tan's paper, you can use normal paper. It doesn't have to be themed paper. So, I was a witch, and yes, I wore flip-flops, which was amazing, because usually just before Halloween it is like snow and you have to wear boots and bundle up and stuff like that. I think it was +6 this day. It was really warm and nice. See, we don't even have snow yet. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome. Here's my middle son cutting up the pumpkin. Here's a little bit of my Halloween decorations at the front door. So, like I said, yeah, it was really nice to use. Used up a lot of paper in my stash, so, and it was pretty simple, like when you think about it, you know, basically for Halloween you don't need a lot. All you need is like grays, blacks, oranges, and purples and stuff like that. Here's Asher and his candy. For a kid who doesn't like candy, he sure got a lot. Another one of Asher, because he picked out his costume this year. He was Iron Man. So cute. I'm going to fill in more about how he picked up his costume. Another one, this one is about his pre-K, because there's a lot of pictures of his stuff they did for their pre-K kindergarten party. Oh, love that owl. More of his pre-K class. I won't go into too detail because there are some kitties, that pictures you can see, faces you could see. This was a throwback Thursday picture of my husband and me when we were dating or newly engaged. One of the two. We look so young there. So young. This one, I love this one. This one is of Asher, and his dad was showing him what to do with the dandelion, and they blow on them. He thought that was great. I'm glad it wasn't at our house. Our yard would have been full of them. There's another one of my husband and I. This one was okay. It's not my favorite, but I rarely do any pictures of myself, and when I do, I have a hard time getting really girly. My other one. Love this picture. It's got a feeling I'll be scrapbooking it quite a bit because he's just so cute. So it's a fall theme picture. Oh, now we're back to summer again. I had a lot of summer pictures I wanted to get scrapped. Another one of Asher. He's actually running through the sprinklers right here. Just So, you know, that was his favorite thing to do. And it melts my heart because that was my favorite thing to do when I was a kid. Was to run through the sprinkler. Got a cute picture of him and his brother. Here's another one. Boys were on the boat with their grandpa. He forgot his keys, so had to do that up. Can't let that one down. And then these are the ones I'm working on recently with my Skinny Love kit. I haven't quite used it up yet, but I'm going to, whatever I make layouts, I'm just going to add to next month because, yeah. So these are the ones I've done so far. So I am back to my 8.5 by 11. I find these so much easier to, I'm just trying to scrapbook these ones for the everyday. Sorry about my furnace kicked in. Just because they're easier to put on my shelf, where I'm going to try and have 12 by 12 only for special occasions. So this one says, "You're just plain wonderful," and it's got just my husband, my oldest son, and my middle son on the back of our truck at the lake there. So, and then this one, whoops, sorry, this one is another 8. I have to trim it off a bit, but that's okay. This one's of my boys at the lake. So cute. So got that one. I don't think this one has, hang on a minute. I don't think you can see, but I'd rather be safe. So my oldest son finally got his learners, which was really a lot harder for young guys in Alberta to get their learners. So he finally did. He passed. He's so excited. So as a joke, I said it was number 15, but it really wasn't. I think it was his 7th try. Poor guy. So hello, hashtag learners. So yeah, we got a new driver in the family. This one, I love how this one turned out. It's definitely of my wild child. So I know the paper, you can't quite see what everything is, but you can, wonderful, happy, little, brave, and then I can't remember what that was, but just things that reminded me of Asher. I'm using my new stamp from Laura by Laura. I love this. I've stamped this out so I can watercolor it. So you'll see it quite a bit in this next while. And there's this one of Asher and me, snuggles. It's just best ever smile. Just melts my heart. And then we did some family photos at, I don't know who's, someone's old farmhouse. I love that look. Just cool. So I use those apps to, you know, change the filter on the photo. So there's that box again. I love him. So yeah. And this one is not a very nice photo of myself, but that's okay. Things in my life right now are starting to change. I had a health scare here, so it's kind of opened my eyes a bit. Nothing serious, but it's something I do not want to continue on the path that I am. So as of now, I'm down 6 pounds, so I'm losing weight. So, and I know I can do it. I've done it before many times. So I am cutting out my sugars and stuff and watching what I eat. So I'm hoping the next while, you know, I can take better pictures of myself and feel better about myself for not being so big. But this was my birthday from this year. If it looks like I've been crying, it's because I am, because Asher was singing me happy birthday and he was just, it was so sweet. So there's that one. Oh, and just so you know, I turned 29, so yeah, just kidding. And my last one I'm working on is this one. I wanted to fill in, because it's my oldest son, and next year he's going to be graduating from high school and going on with his life, and I just wanted to write little thing for him. It just says because of you, because what I want to write here is because of you, like what am I trying to say? Because of him, my husband and I are parents, and because of him, I'm a mom and stuff like that. Like, you know, with the oldest child, it starts with them, so I want to write that down. I always tell him without him, I wouldn't be a mom, right? Because he's the first one. So it kind of melts his heart, so especially when he's having a hard day. But yeah, there's me and him. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, those are the layouts I did. I know there's a lot of Halloween ones, but I had to get those done. I wish I could be like everybody else. I like the fact that some people, I don't know if they just pull old pictures from last year to scrapbook with their new stuff, but for me, I always, when I get new stuff, I gotta wait till that holiday comes up before I can scrap it. But anyways, enough of me rambling on here. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Other than that, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!